So what I have here before me, I know it's in a Meyer bag, but this is full of Canadian candy that my friend Kea sent to me. Shout out to Kea, SeaWorld Productions. We have Rockets, which are Canadian Smarties. We have Coffee Crisp. These are the limited edition Double Double for summertime. Got 2 of those. We also have regular Coffee Crisp. And we also have Canadian Smarties, which are candy-coated milk chocolate like M&M's. Although I mentioned that in a Discord server I'm in that's full of Canadians, and they got real mad about it. In this bag that I actually did get at Meijer, we got Little Debbie Nutty Buddies, because I figured that might be the closest to Coffee Crisp, at least visually. We have Sweet Tarts. I got these because I assumed Smarties were like Canadian Sweet Tarts, but they're not. But these, we'll eat them, probably. I got a big thing of American Smarties, or Rockets, if you're Canadian. I got a thing of coffee-flavored Kit Kats. This is specifically mocha. And an assortment of M&M's to compare against the Smarties. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pit each of one of these against each other and just do a little taste test of both and see just which one comes out. Are the Canadian snacks better or the American snacks better?
I'm going to zoom in on your special guest. Do you have an opinion, sir?
We're going to go with my favorite not chocolate candy, which are Smarties. So, just... Now, packaging-wise, they're the same. Right down to the font is almost exactly the same as well. The color order on the package is the same. But I'm going to try the Rockets first. Just get a couple.
It's the same candy.
That tastes like Smarties. Yep. But I know Canada, or at least in some other countries, they use way less sugar than America does. But those taste exactly like Smarties, so let's compare them to American. There is a bit of a difference.
I don't believe you. They look exactly the same.
The American Smarties are sweeter. Rockets are more tart.
So...
It's a very minuscule difference.
But it's enough of a difference that you could tell?
Yes. The Rockets are way tart. Like, they taste actually kind of like Sweet Tarts. And the American one is just sweet.
Well, the American one is compressed sugar and food coloring.
True. So, if I had to pick between Rockets and Smarties, I would probably choose Rockets, honestly.
Really?
Yeah, it just has that tang to it that I really like. Testing this against this and Kit Kat, just because visually it looks like a Nutty Buddy, but from what I heard, it's more like a Kit Kat. The differences between candy, because there's no like direct American equivalent to this, so I just kind of have to guess.
It looks delicious.
It does. It sounds good, because, I mean, it's coffee flavored.
I'm not a big sweets person, but I'm a coffee person.
Same. Okay. Visually, it does look like a Nutty Buddy, kinda. It's more covered in chocolate, because you can see here it doesn't have that
wafer pattern.
Yeah. So.
Waffling. That's what it's called.
That's fucking good. Here, I have 2 of them. You can have the other one. This is fucking good.
I'll eat it after.
But yeah, I was right in my assumption that these are basically Nutty Buddies. I can't just eat that the entire time. I have to compare it.
I mean, you could, but I don't think it would.
I could, but it's not engaging content. This is not a mukbang video.
I mean...
It could be.
Yeah, but you'd get so sick afterwards.
I know. 30,000 calorie mukbang.
6 teeth later.
Alright, now for a regular old little Debbie Nutty Buddy. Okay. Not coffee flavored, obviously. But the structure is similar.
You can tell that there's a differentiation in the layering, though.
Yep.
And you can see where the peanut butter lays as opposed to the coffee.
Yeah.
Because you can tell right there that that one is probably more coffee flavored as opposed to that, which is all peanut butter.
Yeah, this is just straight up peanut butter. But structurally, it's the same.
It sounded the same when you bit into it.
Mm-hmm. It has the same mouthfeel, too.
It does look like it takes a little bit more effort to bite into a Nutty Buddy than it does to bite into a coffee crisp, but it's probably because peanut butter is a smidge more dense.
That is true. Little bit.
Not to add too much commentary.
And now for the third entrant in this round, the coffee flavored Kit Kat.
Which I think is amazing, and I live in a world where I don't care if you hate it.
And I'm going to eat this Kit Kat the way everybody hates.
So the correct way?
Where you just fucking bite into it.
Straight in the middle.
This is a interesting visual.
So it's like a coffee colored and flavored candy coating.
Gotcha.
So it's like the chocolate mixed with like a coffee cream. Mm-hmm. It's pretty good. I personally prefer them cold, but I'm a heathen and I put my chocolate in the freezer.
Oh, it smells so fucking good.
It tastes like an actual...
It smells so good.
Like cappuccino, mocha cappuccino.
Let's give it a... Okay. This entrant shouldn't have been in the round. Because that is nothing like either of these two.
Well, you said coffee flavored.
Yeah.
And that's the only coffee flavored candy I know that we have in the United States that's readily available.
We do have more, but they're like...
Not readily available.
Yeah, you have to get them online or some shit.
But as a completely separate entity, good?
As a completely separate entity, I really like the Mocha Kit Kat. If I had to choose between Nutty Buddy and Coffee Crisp, definitely the Coffee Crisp.
Yeah, you seem to enjoy that more. But Nutty Buddies are kind of like
Nutty Buddy is a classic.
But it's also you have to be in the mood for it candy.
Yeah. That's most Little Debbie treats, honestly. You just kind of have to be in the mood for it.
Is Little Debbie... Is Little Debbie the zebra cake person?
Yes. Again, one of my Canadian friends got mad at me because I said Smarties are like M&Ms in the way that they're both candy-coated milk chocolate. And they said it was like comparing apples or oranges to grapefruit. And I said, well, I don't know what else to compare them against. So.
But technically they're both citrus fruit. They're different citrus fruit. And I hate grapefruit and I'll eat an orange, but...
You have a point.
I would put them in the same category. Grapefruit is kind of like the bitter old lady of the fruit family.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I like the little box that these come in. This is just a nice... What if you had to guess what the price was? What do you think the price of just one of these boxes is?
25 cents, if that.
Or maybe these are not individually eligible for resale because I'm not seeing a barcode on it. Anyway, I hate opening boxes because you get that little paper shred there that just sticks around.
I have really long nails, so that's not a... I just go at it like it owes me money.
These are like elongated, like pressed M&Ms.
They kind of look like if you put a 6-lit in like a compressor.
So
the colors are pretty.
Yeah, I really like this kind of like pastel color as opposed to the bright of the M&Ms.
I'm gonna give it a second. Oh yeah.
And then, you know, you grab a handful of M&Ms and you just got bright colors mixed in with a couple of brown. So,
yeah.
We're gonna do... I think I grabbed all peanut M&Ms for that.
Is there some kind of divide?
No, there is no divide. It's just M&Ms thrown in here. So, I got a couple M&Ms, I got a peanut. One of these has, I think this bigger one is the peanut butter. Anyway, gonna try the Smarties. I dropped it. Oh well.
As long as you pick it up before we let the heathen back in.
I will. It's a lot crunchier than an M&M.
It sounded like when you step on a beetle.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really funny. Because you're not wrong.
That's what it sounds like. Like
yeah.
When you're out in the summertime and you see a bug and you're like pissed because it's hot.
And you're like,
you're fat and you're like, ugh. And you're just like, I'm gonna ruin someone else's day. Now you're dead. It's like same sound.
I'm not a big fan of that.
Really?
Yeah. It's too much of the candy coating and not enough chocolate.
So
I think.
It's texturally weird?
Yeah. But compare that to M&M's. Now, in what fucking way is that like comparing orange to a grapefruit?
I don't have a horse in this race.
Because that tastes like, if it's not exactly the same, but it's similar enough to where if you just gave someone like, it gave you the Smartie that was on the floor.
It's my floor. I'll live with the consequences.
And then here's an M&M. And then here's another, here's a peanut butter M&M.
Oh, I'm gonna offend some Canadians here.
It's not as good.
It's kind of like a candy-coated M&M that you found in your pocket.
Yeah.
Like, it's got that...
It's kind of... I don't want to say, like, musty, but, like, stale, kind of.
It tastes like my house smelled earlier.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, it's not an unpleasant smell. It's just...
And it's not a bad taste. Like,
No.
I will eat these, but, like...
It's not what I was expecting.
Mm-hmm. But if I was given a choice between Smarties and M&M's, I would pick M&M's. That also may be biased because I've been eating M&M's since I was like 5 years old. And
Plus,
this is literally the first time I'm having Canadian Smarties.
American candy does have such a higher sugar content
That is
what
true.
we might be tasting isn't, you know...
The difference in sugar.
Yeah.
In like high fructose corn syrup or whatever.
But I also don't eat a lot of sugar.
Mm-hmm.
So like that peanut butter M&M you gave me was very sweet.
So, I did leave out the original Coffee Crisp. So I'm just gonna take one out and contest it against the Nutty Buddy here.
You just want to eat more of that Nutty Buddy.
I do. It's very good. Okay. Now this is more in line with a regular Nutty Buddy than the Double Double was.
Well, the Double Double kind of gives you...
It's more coffee flavor for sure, but this is more chocolatey.
Really?
Yeah. You know what? Given the choice, though, I think I would still pick Coffee Crisp over a Nutty Buddy.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Double Double or the original. Incredibly good.
I'm very excited to try one of them. Because I love coffee flavored things. Sorry if the camera shakes a little bit.
Yeah, I didn't bring a tripod. But, so I think that's the end of this video.
You didn't try the sweet tarts in comparison to anything, and
I
I got down to check for them.
Alright, you know what? I will.
Granted, we found the Smarties because of that, so.
There's a thing here that you open on the side.
Newfangled things. Back in my day, you'd open it with your teeth uphill in the snowboat waves.
Uphill in the snowboat waves. Okay, so are these originals? What the hell? Did they change Sweet Tarts? Were they always chalky candy?
Yeah.
Were they?
Yeah. It's just when they come in the double pack, you get really warm, so it heats up the chalk on the outside.
Fuck, that's good.
Were they always the candy you enjoy? Yes. Yes, they were.
Yeah. God, that's so good. I think I would still pick Rockets, though. Just that we have all three of the chalky candy. We got Sweet Tarts, Smarties, and Rockets. I would still probably pick Rockets. So.
Okay, that's it.
Alright, that's the video. You just watched a fat man eat candy for like, I don't know how many minutes.
17 minutes and 35 seconds.
Not after I edit it. Thank you guys so very much for watching the video. If you want to see more videos like this one, hit the thumbs up button. Please consider subscribing. And click the bell icon to get notified when I upload new videos.
Do it. I don't have a horse in this race, and I can tell you that I think it's a good idea.
Subscribe now!